just wanted to share a little mini album that I made using the Sizzix house dye. And I also used the crackle technique, which is my first time trying this, and it came out great. I love it. I used the Martha Stewart brown on the underneath, then I used the crackle, and then I used the wedding cake on top. And it came out gorgeous. I think it was beautiful, the crackle. And then I used the Tim Holtz on the fence dye for the porch, and I cut them all out with chipboard and wrapped the paper line, which was Pyrus from Basic Gray 12 by 12 collection pack, and I made it dimensional so you can see it underneath. It's kind of like raised up, so looks like a little porch. And I put some gorgeous wild orchid craft flowers. The various, it's actually, this one's white and these are the ivory tone. And then I just wrapped one around the top. So that's the first page. And the second page is, I used the Sizzix frame dies, postage frame dies on these, and as you can see, you can put the photos, slide the photos inside, and I used a couple of the chipboard elements from the die itself. This is the heart and the little flower, and I just put a piece of, this is the jute. Just tied a little knot just for the center, and this one also comes out. And the next page, I use the Tim Holtz bird from the bird cage die, and I just made a little journaling card or another little photo mat, which you can put a photo here. And I just stamped the butterfly, covering it with the same paper collection, and the tabs are from the Sizzix dies tags also. And I sprayed, everything is either sprayed with Lindy Stamp Gang's scintillating silver, and then I put some more jute down here. And I made this flower out of the paper collection using the Tim Holtz floral die set. I can't think it came out pretty good. It's a close-up. Let's focus. And then I have some Recollections leaves right here that I also sprayed lightly with the scintillating silver. And then the next page, I made another flower, just using paper flowers that I already had, and I sprayed them with the Lindy Stamp Gang. And this is a little sweetheart blossom from Wild Orchid Crafts that I sprayed also, colored up. And another little photo mat or journaling card here. You can place a photo here. And then I did the flourish. It's a Sizzix flourish die. It's actually two pieces, two little ones, and then I just put them together and put the flower on top. A little space there. And this page, I made this flower using the Tim Holtz die. It's actually the pine cone die, and these are the pine cone leaves that come with it, so I cut them out with chipboard, and I just, everything is just dressed with the gathered twigs. And then this is the other floral die that he has that I just kept a few different layers, and then I used this to make the pine cone die to make the rose itself. And then I just used some rub and buff, some silver rub and buff, just to give it a little bit of a shine and just a little bit of distressing look. So you can't see it very well, but then the next page, this is one of my favorites actually. I just love the colors, and I just love the way it came out. I made these rosette trees, I guess you could call them, or flowers. Either way you want to look at it. I was trying to mimic the paper in the background, which are trees. And then I used some toothpicks to mimic bamboo for the trunks or the stems. Then I used the EK Success butterfly punch. It's like a 3-layer punch. I only used 2 layers though. And then I put some pearls in the middle, want to scrap pearls in the middle. And the same thing up top. Another butterfly, just a different, the 2 different pieces. So I really like this, and I love the color combination. And this page is obviously the Tim Holtz birdcage die, and I made this flower up here, and I put another sweetheart blossom that I also colored with Lindy Stamp Gang, both flowers. Just put one in the middle, and the birdcage itself I painted and distressed it with the rub and buff again, the silver rub and buff, to make it a little roughed up and give it some texture. It really feels nice. And then I put some of the Wild Orchid Craft cherry blossoms down at the bottom, layered them and distressed them with the gathered twigs. And this is a border piece from the die cut collection to the pack as well. And then I just made this birdcage tag to go inside of there. Either side, you can use it for journaling, this side, and then the other side for another photo. So that just slides in there. And then I just colored up some seam binding with crushed olive distress ink, and then I put an eyelet. So that just slips back in there. And for the last page, I still wanted to continue with the theme of the back porch. And so in the back door, so I did just, the same technique as I did on the front. Made it dimensional, and the crackle, and I put this gorgeous gardenia in the light brown tone, and some more of the Wild Orchid Crafts tea rose buds, which are my absolute favorite. And then for the binding, I actually don't have any rings, so I just put eyelets through each of the house pieces, and I just tied it up with some jute, because I just thought it went well with everything a little bit rustic looking in the mini album. So I enjoyed making it, and I hope you enjoy it, watching the video, and thank you for watching.